Are you after a sturdy wallet that can take a hyper beam, look cute like a Gardevoir, and be slim like a Sudowoodo? Well, I got you covered. Introducing the Ridge Wallet. A slim, sexy way to carry around your cards and cash. I've used the Ridge Wallet for over 69 years now. The Ridge Wallet comes in a variety of styles to suit your everyday needs. These are some of the wallet styles I like the best, like the carbon fiber, the titanium, the gold. Really nice, cool designs to make you stand out. They also have some neat products to complement your wallet, like a bottle opener, pens, backpacks, charging, knives, you name it. You can get 10% off your purchase today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/PIMPNITE. Yes, that's right, ridge.com/PIMPNITE, and use code PIMPNITE. Link in the description of the video. Cheers, Ridge, for the channel sponsor. What's up, YouTube? For today's video, we'll be full strongest baby Pokemon team. I'll be specifically looking at the strongest speed stat of a baby Pokemon that is a 3-stage evolution, like Elekid, for example. What I did is I picked the 6 fastest Pokemon that were 3-stage evolutions, and I put them on one team. Today, I've got 3 battles with this, and I really hope you enjoy. Last time we did the special attack stat, so I plan to go through every single stat and do each one of them. Our first battle, this is against Squid Game, and we've got a Chansey lead here. So I'm going to be leading here with my Poliwag. Oh, I forgot to pick my entire team, so I was taking a Chansey doing this battle, you know what I'm saying? So I've got a Belly Drum, Waterfall, Dig, and Body Slam set. Now, this is all based around boosting my attack and trying to sweep the opponent. So I'm going to go for a Belly Drum here. I thought that Chansey may be doing some sort of setup move. I feel like I could definitely live whatever attacker would be doing. It's going to be setting up a Stealth Rock. So a lot of my team right there is going to be destroyed because I got some Focus Sashes. Trust me, I got a lot of Focus Sashes. So we're going to go for a Waterfall on the Chansey right there. Quality damage. Now we're going to have the Chansey, our first Tackle on the Moon, throwing the little Poliwag up and down, but I managed to live on 8 health, and now I'm going to be eating my Citrus Berry. Now, judging from the team preview, you didn't get to see this, but I know there's some really quite fast Pokemon here, so I'm going to need to step it up and go for a Max Geyser to activate my ability Swift Swim. Now, the EV spread on Poliwag is going to be max attack and max speed, Adamant Nature. So with Swift Swim, my speed is going to double. And, you know, Poliwag has got a 90 base speed stat, so it's actually very, very quick. Like, you wouldn't read about it. So go for Dynamax Poliwag. I've got no idea what that sounded like. And now we're going to go for that Max Geyser, get things nice and moist, you know what I'm saying? So going for the Chansey. Chansey will not live this one, and that is gone. So Chansey definitely was max health, max defense with Everlight. They tanked my Waterfall way too well. So bye-bye Chansey. That's good to get rid of that stolen thing. Now, the next Pokemon to come out here, I think this is a Korean player, and we've got a Thundurus. I was like, oh, this is bad. Are they going to Desperation Dynamax? They didn't. And I'm going to go for Max Geyser here, outspeeding the Thundurus, and Thundurus is going to get dropped too. So that's 2 Pokemon down so far to the Poliwag. So things are going swimmingly, if you know what I'm saying. Now, the next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Regieleki. So in the team preview, I knew there was both of these Pokemon. I'm like, man, I've got to do something. So Regieleki is really, really fast, but I was thinking for a second here, I want to do a little bit of trolling, right? So I could go for a Max Quake. I really could, but I wanted to do some like mega troll. So what I did is I went for the Max Guard because I wanted to try something else. I knew that I'd be able to outspeed Regieleki too, unless they had like, I don't know, Choice Scarf on Regieleki or Extreme Speed, something like weird like that. But I was very confident that obviously I could outspeed Regieleki. Now Regieleki is going to be, that's a Desperation Dynamax if I ever saw one. So here we go, people. Poliwag versus Regieleki, only on PIMPNITE Show. I'm going to go for the Max Guard here, right? Throwing that Max Guard, it's probably going to go for whatever Electric-type move it has, whether it's Physical, or Special Thunder, or Wild Charge. And Poliwag is going to be out of Dynamax. Now, I've got 2 turns of the Swift Swim left, so I actually thinking about this was like, I can go for a Dig here. Dig should do some really good damage. So I went for the Dig. I burrowed underneath the ground here. Like, look at this. It's disappeared. And now Regieleki's going to go for Max Lightning, and it's going to miss. Now, right, that was stalling so hard here. Like, they were stalling for a long time. And I thought they might split, but they stayed in, right? Here comes a Dig, and I dropped a Regieleki in Dynamax with a Dig Poliwag. Like, that's something you probably will never see again in your life. So that's 3 Pokemon down. things are going amazing. So we've taken a Chansey, a Thundurus, a Regieleki out. So the rain is going to be drying up. Their next Pokemon to come onto the field is going to be Regieleki. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have the rain, but I mean, even if this is really bulky, I feel like I can take it out, and I did. So that is the end of Regieleki got ruined. Now, my Swift Swim is going to go away due to the Wandering Spirit getting transferred, but that's actually all right because the last couple of Pokemon are nowhere near as fast as a Regieleki. So next is Frostmoth here. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance here. Let's go for a Body Slam. So I went for the Body Slam, sat on that Moth right, and I took it out. We have taken the entire team out with a Poliwag so far. There's only one more Pokemon left, people, and what is it going to be? It is a Bisharp. So I thought they would have set this in earlier if they had like a priority move. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go for a dig again. So I'm digging underneath the ground again, right? They're going to go for Iron Hand. Obviously, that's going to miss. And now I can go for a dig unless they've got a Shuka Berry. I was like, I might actually take this out. And I got a Poliwag Sweep, people. I got a Poliwag Sweep. And on top of that, a juicy, salty baby bottle. Only on PIMPNITE channel, people, a Poliwag Sweep. Man, this video, if that didn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Let's give it a like on the video for that one, people. I've actually done a Poliwag Sweep in the past, so I mean, I could put that up as a separate video, but man, like, that was crazy. They were really, really salty after that. Next battle here, this is against Mr. Guzzlord, and we have a Salandit lead. Now, this time, I actually brought my entire team. So I've got Curse, Draco Meteor, Grudge, and Astonish. Now, this really doesn't get a lot of moves or a little dreepy sweepy, but there's some interesting ones. So what I'm going to do is go for a Curse here. I thought that'd be interesting. This might be a troll set too, you never know. This is also a 6 versus 4 team. Now, the Salandit is going to go for a Toxicon Dreep. All right, the Dreepy EV spread. Let me give it to you straight. I've got a max speed Timber Nature set, and I've got max special attack. I've got the item Focus Sash. We got Curse Body as the ability. I've got Curse and Curse Body. I thought that'd be pretty mean. And just like a lot of other trolling moves, Draco Meteor is just there to do some damage. It doesn't really do much outside that. So I thought, okay, this should almost take it out, and it didn't. It's an Everlight Salandit. It's so bulky. I was like, what is going on? So now the Salandit is going to go for a Venom Drench. And I was like, wow, I've got a special attack drop from Draco Meteor. And now Venom Drench actually dropped my stats as well. So things are not looking very pretty right now. But I was like, wait, I've got that Curse going. So that's actually pretty good, right? So Curse is going to be knocking off a good chunk of quarter health every turn there too. So one more turn and Eel, a Lizard, will be fainted. So go for Astonish here. I hope I can get the flinch. And I failed to get the flinch. It's going to go for Venom Drench again. I think this is only a stalling set with Toxic and Venom Drench. I think that's what this set's sort of like based around. Venom Drench is really cool, but you have to be able to poison the opponent before you can use Venom Drench. I guess that's one of the weaknesses of the move. You could probably get it going if you put like Toxic Spikes down and then have like a support Pokemon doing that. Could be nice too. So that is going to be the end of the bulky Salandit, only on PIMPNITE channel, people. And the next Pokemon, it's going to be another way. It's called Salander Way. I was like, what? Anyway, so we got 2 Pokemon here, 2 Salandits. And it's going to go for a Disrespect Mud Slap, and it took me out. Man, I wanted to go for a Grudge so I could get rid of all that Mud Slap PP. Next Pokemon to bring in is going to be Garcy. Garcy has got a thumping 80 base speed for a baby triple evolution Pokemon. This is a Hypnosis and Dream Eater set. Let me give you the EVs. So we got, well, this is pretty straightforward. Max speed and max special attack. A lot of the Pokemon on my team were special attackers. Pretty much nearly all of them were. So Garcy, I just said the EVs there. We got Dream Eater, Hypnosis, Hex, and Sludge Wave. So Salandit has got a Focus Sash. It manages to live that one, right? I was like, okay, well, I should be able to take this out without a scratch, you know? But it wakes up and then it hits me with like a flamethrower. Like, man, it's a good thing that Ghastly has a Focus Sash as well. I was a little bit worried about getting burned on 1 health there and getting roasted, but it didn't happen. So that was, that was good. So going for a quick little Disrespect, Sludge Wave there, and Salander Way is going to be famous. That's 2 Pokemon down now. There's 2 more left. I wonder what they're going to be. Next Pokemon is going to be Waifu Lizard, and it is a Salandit evolution team. So going for a Hex here. Pretty good damage on Hex, you got to admit. And now Salandit's going to go for a Toxic. This is a Corrosion Salazzle, so it's able to, obviously poison, poison types, which is really cool. I actually hope we get Corrosion on a couple more Pokemon. It's a very unique ability, which is very, very cool. So that's going to be the end of Garcy. That was actually Disrespect too. So that's Garcy fainted there. Next Pokemon to bring in is going to be the next speediest, or one of the next speediest Pokemon is 83 speed, base speed, which is Magby. This is a choice banner set. There's not a lot I can do outside of Thunder Punch here. I've got a max attack and max speed Jolly Nature with the choice band Flame Body, Flare Blitz, Cross Chop, Thunder Punch, and Mach Punch. So Salandit is going to be going for a sand attack? That's cruel. I'd never do something like that. Now, Salandit is going to have a Black Sludge as his item. So it seems to be a bulky set, right? So go for another Thunder Punch there. And I got the Paralyze on the Waifu Lizard. So that was awesome. And I also got a Paralyze the turn after as well. So it's going to be getting some more Black Sludge recovery here. Now, before I could attack this turn, it did have Protect. So I'm guessing they're trying to live one more Thunder Punch and then get some sort of attacking move off or another sand attack. I wasn't really sure, right? So another turn of Black Sludge on the Waifu Lizard there. We're just going to keep going for Thunder Punch here. There's no point, swapping. I can't do any other moves regardless. So Salazzle is down. So there's one more Salazzle left. And it is going to be a shiny Salazzle with a very naughty name. Now, I was wondering why they called that for, but it did become clear very soon. And it's going to be going for a Dragon Dance here. So it's a physical Salazzle. A physical Salazzle. So once again, I've got Thunder Punch with Choice Band. I'm just going to go for it. I believe it'll probably be like, if it is the sweeping Salazzle, it should be like a 2-hit KO. And I got a crit. I was like, man, they did some damage there. So an excellent crit. I still think it would have probably been around a 2-hit KO. Maybe not in Dynamax. Like it would have been a little bit more tanky in the Dynamax. So Dynamax Salazzle here. I have to say, like all of Salazzle and Salandit line, they've all got good shinies. Like the first one and the second one. Now, question of the day, people. Question of the day. This is important stuff. Have you ever hatched a shiny Salazzle, but it was a male, and then you got salty because you couldn't evolve it and stuff like that? Let me know in the comment section of the video. And yeah, let's keep going. So Magby's going to get Shrek in one shot there. It happens. And the next Pokemon I'm going to bring in is going to be my 90 base speed Pokemon, which is Abra, a very, very fast base speed Pokemon. I've got Zap Cannon, Tri-Attack, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam. The ability is going to be Magic Guard, and the item is going to be Life Orb. Now, I've got max speed Timid Nature, so it's very, very fast, and I've got max special attack as well. So with the Life Orb and the Magic Guard, I won't be taking any damage yet, which is going to be quite nice. And, Abra's got a very, very good... I'd say here that Abra and Ghastly are probably... They're probably two of the best baby Pokemon. Like, so much offense, speed and offense. So, unfortunately, Abra is going to get roasted there, and it's going to get one shot. You know what? I know what I should have done. I should have made the Abra max health, max defense like that Psycho Shift one. I wonder if that would have actually lived there. Imagine if it did. So, that's the end of Abra there. And I've only got 2 Pokemon. Things are starting to get a little bit desperate here, people. I got to be real with you. So, we're going to bring in Poliwag here. I don't know if I can really go for a belly drum here, so I just went for a dig. And it's going to go throw a teapot and a kettle at me. And unfortunately, Poliwag is going to faint too. So this thing is sweeping through my teeth. I've got one more left, and it is going to be the Elekid. So this Elekid is a Electro Ball, Charge, Thunder Wave, and Psychic set. The ability is going to be static. And we've got max speed and max special attack. So I was sort of like, what you want to do is you want to paralyze the opponent and then hit them with Electro Ball. But I didn't need to. I just went for the Psychic. Gumshot is going to miss, which is good. I had this Focus Sash as the item there too, but I probably would have got poisoned, let's be real. And that is the end of the first battle with that was a Salandit evolution team. So a very, very close game there and some really, really cool shinies and movesets. Let's get on to battle number 3 here. This is a battle against Skylar, and we have a 6 versus 6. It's funny, we've had a 5 versus 6. We've had a 6 versus 4. Now we've got a 6 versus 6. Man, look at that. That's some quality spread right there. Next Pokemon is going to be Cupchew as the lead. So I've got my Elekid this time. I was like, well, I might be able to get this this Thunder Wave Charge Electro Ball strategy going, It should hit reasonably hard. So I'm going to be going first there, getting that Thunder Wave off on Cupchew, which is good. I got no idea what Cupchew is going to be, whether it's going to be a physical, a special, a troll set, or a combination of both, So Cupchew is going to be setting up the Salt there. The Salt will start in the fall. Like that person earlier that got swept by a Poliwag. And now what I can do is I can either go for the Charge or just go for Electro Ball. I decided to go for Charge there to boost my special defense and power up the next electric type move. So I was like, this should easily take Cupchew out. Cupchew's popped an Ice Punch and it's popped my Elekid right out of the battle. Damn, that's crazy. Elekid just got dropped. So I was like, man, I got to do something here. So going into Magby, I was like, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Cross Chop. I don't want to use up any of my health for Flare Blitz. And Cross Chop's going to miss. So I'm Choice Band. It's like, well, I'll just go for another Cross Chop here. Good thing is, the Paralyze on the Cupchew, but it actually missed twice in a row. Now it's going to go for another Ice Punch. It's still hitting me really, really hard. So now, at this stage, I'm regretting going for cross chop. I really, really wanted to go for Flare Blitz now, and it's going to focus actually. Like, okay, well, I would have probably burned up half health anyway with Flare Blitz, so I should have just gone for that. At least I wouldn't have missed right. So we've got another Paralyze on Cupchew's end, and that's all of the turns that the hail ended. So I managed to land 2 cross chops in a row. So I missed 2, then landed 2. Like, it's a very, very risky move. So that's the end of that. Next Pokemon to come in is going to be Lollipop. So it's Drifloon. So I was like, okay, also, this is a theme team. Can you guess what it is? Let me know in the comment section of the video. So Drifloon is nice and shiny and yellow. I'm going to go into Dreepy. It's an Acrobatics Air Balloon. Man, look at that. That was fast. Now, Dreepy, I thought, well, I could go for a Grudge here and get rid of all its Acrobatics PP, yeah. But unfortunately, Drifloon's going to go for Endure. So it's must have some sort of item that it wants to activate or be in that range of health. So could be an Unburdened set with a Berry or something like that. So I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to do any damage to Draco immediately. Let's go for a Curse. Let's put a Curse on the Lollipop and faint myself, you know? So that's the end of the Dreepy, and we're for a Acrobatics. Like, okay, that's fair enough. What I'm going to do now is bring in, I was thinking I could bring in Magby here and go for Flare Blitz. That should do some really, really good damage. And we're going to swap in the Magby again. And then I was like, wait, I can go for Thunder Punch here. Let's go for that instead. I won't use any health up. So go for Thunder Punch, and that is going to be enough to take out a Lollipop. I can't remember the last time I actually had a Lollipop, you know. Maybe when I was like a really young kid. So next Pokemon is going to be the Roly-Coly. I really like Roly-Coly's little like animation there, how it sort of like rolls on its coal. I guess that's why they call it Roly-Coly. But I really think it's cool. So that's the end of the Magby there. Half my team is going to get Shrek. And that took my attack really well. I'm starting to think this is definitely a bulky Everlight set. I've got this Abra, and I've got Psychic. I was like, let's see how bulky it is. So go for the Psychic, right? It lived, and I was like, man, this thing is super tanky. So now I'm going to get a nice little special defense drop there. And Roly-Coly, wait, did it close its eye? It didn't close it. Wait, it did close its eye, like only up in the So anyway, the Roly-Coly is going to get all its health back there. I thought it was going to leave its eye open for a second there. So now they're going to swap out, obviously, because I've got a special defensive drop, and in comes the Solosis. I haven't had a Jelly Bean for a hot minute either. So going for a Psychic on the Solosis, and it actually does a really good amount of damage. So I was like, okay, I definitely don't think this is Everlight, you know? So it's going to go for Endure here. Now, I went for Zap Cannon, and Zap Cannon missed, so that actually worked out really well. So maybe this was another Pokemon with a certain item or berry activation. Something like that. So now Roly-Coly is going to swap back in. I just went for Tri-Attack here to try and get some hacks, and it's not going to happen because the Roly-Coly is asleep. Now I'm going to go for a Psych again because I know how hard to hit on Roly-Coly, but man, it's still very, very thick, right? So this Roly-Coly is going to be a Rest and Sleep Talk Roly-Coly there. So it's going to roll around, and it's going to be going for the rock terms. Like, oh, this is going to do a lot. Abra's very, very weak, right? So that's an easier 2-hit KO. So I have to take Roly-Coly out now. I popped a Zap Cannon in. It's finally landed, and that is going to be the end of the Roly-Coly. So it's excellent. Now, we've got Solosis left, and another one. So it's like, I don't think Solosis will come in. And we got the Swirlix coming. It's like, okay, I'm going to take a chance here. Let's go for Zap Cannon. I'll see if I can get a Paralyze. It landed. I was like, man, that's awesome. So Zap Cannon fires off there. Excellent damage here. Almost taking it out in one chop. So when you land it, you get that 100% Paralyze, which is very, very handy. Now it's going to be eating a berry. So I'm guessing it was an Unburdened set, which is going to be kind of good there because I paralyze it. Unfortunately, the Swirlix didn't get paralyzed, and it's going to be able to get a Dazzling Gleam off, and that is the end of Abra. But it was a pretty solid performance there. Next Pokemon is Poliwag. I was like, wait, this is perfect. I can go for a Belly Drum here. If I can get one paralyzed, and then I can go for a Dynamax. This should be all Ogre. So going for the Belly Drum on Poliwag, hoping that the Swirlix either gets paralyzed or just fails to take me out. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam there, and Poliwag's going to fight. No, it's definitely max special attack. So all I've got left now is Garcy. So I go, okay, well, I've got Garcy, I've got Sludge Wave. They've only got a bit of health left there. I can't take any chances. Let's go for a Sludge Wave and finish off. So there is that Solosis too. And there's one other Pokemon, which I was very, very scared about, trust me. So bye-bye Swirlix. Next Pokemon is the Solosis. So on this set, I've got Sludge Wave, and I've also got the Hex as well. I was like, well, I could probably just go for Hypnosis and go for Hex. So instead of go for an attacking move, because I thought Solosis may try and pop an Endure again, and apparently with the Solosis set, it was a Custap Berry Solosis. So they're planning to get like a turn of priority probably to, easily take out Ghastly with, like, probably some sort of psychic type move. So that's going to be the end of Solosis, which is good. Last Pokemon is going to be Ditto. I was like, okay, this is going to be, is this choice? Like, what item does this have, So it's a Ghastly versus Ghastly, right? So it's like, okay, we both have a Dynamax. I'm going to go for Dynamax. Max Mindstorm coming off Dream Eater, you know what I mean? It's got a thumping base power. I mean, any of the moves, Phantasm or Max Mindstorm, will be enough to, one-shot a Ditto, or a Ditto that is now Ghastly. It got a Quick Claw right before the Dynamax. Like, okay, I was curious about what item it would be the whole time. So it's a Quick Claw Ditto. I like that activation right for Dynamax. That's like super, super lucky. So we got a Dynamax Ghastly versus a Dynamax Ghastly here. Now, the only good thing here with my Ghastly set, I do have on my, as my item, I do have a Focus Sash, right? So I know that I can live, like, whatever move that Ghastly does here. But I know that, Ghastly should be going down to my attacking move here as well. So this is quite funny that we both have a Ghastly in this, specific theme team of really, really fast Pokemon. I mean, I think Ghastly and Abra actually appeared in my earlier team too, since I got such high speed and special attack. But they definitely won't be in any of the other teams. So here comes the Teapot, Gumboot, and a chair and all that other stuff. And Ghastly is going to be living on 1 health. That Focus Sash absolutely saved me. So now my Sash is going to activate there, and I can go for my Max Mindstorm coming off Dream Eater. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is going to be the end of the opposing Ditto Ghastly, and what a finish there. Hope you enjoyed all 3 of the battles with the highest speed stat. Baby Pokemon team, I'll catch you tomorrow for some more videos there, people. I may even be doing a stream on YouTube tomorrow too, so just make sure you check out that one and stuff like that. Next thing I might do is the highest health stat. We'll see. All right, people. Peace out.